Hi, here is Edson Perin. I'm back and I'm here to talk with Philip Calderbank, right?
That's correct, yeah. It's good to see you.
Good to see you. And he is the RFID consultant for BSN, a Chinese company which has a new technology he's going to present us. This technology is kind of RFID or printed RFID. It's an Eprint process. He's going to explain us how it works. Please, Philip, if you can do this, I will. Thank you very much.
Okay, Edson, yeah.
Okay.
Well, so it's good to see you this afternoon. And what we've been talking about is a new product that we are calling Eprint. And Eprint is a form of RFID, but it differs from what we know traditionally today as RFID. And if I can explain that to you,
Okay.
Basically, in a standard RFID tag that we see today, we have a silicon chip which carries data. In fact, the silicon chip carries what is an integrated circuit. We call that an IC. And that silicon chip is connected to an antenna. And then normally we take this inlay and we put it inside of a label. So that's a traditional RFID system. But today we've been talking about this new product, Eprint. And Eprint is different from RFID because the chip element no longer uses silicon. It works with a printed electronics program. So here we have just a picture of what will be
Sorry, guys.
of what will be an Eprint tag. And it works very similar to a regular RFID tag. So it still has an antenna, but the chip is no longer a piece of silicon. The chip is a printed integrated circuit onto a very, very thin polymer film. And so what we have is a new form of RFID tag. And this tag can be used for various applications. One application is to combat counterfeit product. So with this type of chip, we can take, if I can borrow your smartphone.
No problem.
We can take a smartphone and literally hold the smartphone to the chip, and we can read information. We actually read data from this chip. And with that data, we can authenticate and verify if a product is real or fake. This is particularly important in medicines, pharmaceutical products, or luxury items, or even things like baby feeding lotion, baby feeding solutions, actually, which could just be fake powder. And the mother is never sure, particularly in some countries like China. So this is one solution that Eprint can have an impact on. Another solution works on what we call consumer engagement, where we can place the Eprint tag onto an item like a sports shoe, and then a consumer can come along with a smartphone, with any type of smartphone, touch the tag, and it will automatically start playing a YouTube video giving product information. What's so special about this sports shoe? Or that could be, for example, a bottle of wine, or it could be even somebody reading a tag on a medicine bottle to understand what the dosage should be, how many pills I should take, and when I should take them. Now,
how they are made this? How do you make this tag? This is not real. You don't use silicone, so is it a process or you have a printer? How is it made?
Special process. So first of all, the integrated circuit is now printed rather than embedded into a silicon chip. So it's a special process that is a unique form of manufacturing that we've developed. And then we have another step where we connect this antenna to this very, very small flexible chip. And so we end up then with a workable tag. And we still put these Eprint inlays inside of a label. So they would be too flexible and flimsy. So we then take them and we put them inside a label. And so now the consumer can come along and just touch the label and get the information.
So it's the same process you have with an NFC tag.
It's the same process as can be done today with an NFC tag. The biggest difference, you might ask me, what's the difference?
It's the price, right?
And it's the price.
Yes, I know. You told me before.
So
okay.
the difference is the price. Because for a typical NFC tag today, will sell for anywhere between 16 and 22 US cents, depending on its memory. With this tag, we are bringing this tag into the marketplace at a selling price of 6 cents.
Wow.
And very, very soon we will be down to around 3 cents.
Okay.
So it's a huge, big difference in price. And companies that are in the sports goods world or in the luxury items world, when they have tried NFC and they've said, yeah, it works, but guys, it's too expensive.
Yes.
Because this does not use silicon, because ePrint uses a printed technology, we can meet the price targets.
But you don't have it yet. You launch it
today. We announced it. We're just finishing assembly trials now. We've been working on this program for about 3 years. We're in the final stages of assembly and we'll be ready to start pilots at the end of this year. So right now we are starting to work with different companies in order to schedule the first pilots.
And what's the material you use to print this tag? Is it metal or plastic? What is this?
It's a very thin polymer plastic. It is plastic, but it's a thin polymer film, which is plastic based.
Okay. So thank you very much, Philip. Thank you.
Enjoyed it. Thanks.
Okay, I'm here to talk to other companies too, and then I'll be back with more information from the RetailX 2019. See you.